guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Heather. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, elementary, middle, and high school age. Today is going to be a week of daily plans in my Erin Condren daily duo. So essentially what I'm going to do is come in and plan each day, and then the next morning I will tell you how the day went and plan the next day. And that's how it will be all week. Last week, if you saw, I actually did a weekly plan with me in my Passionate Penny Pincher home planner, which I've been using the past couple of weeks to actually write down my plan for the week instead of my typical weekly plan with me's in my Erin Condren vertical life planner, mainly because we are on homeschool break right now. So the things that I'm writing down are mainly home management tasks. We don't have a lot of stuff going on outside of the house that I actually need to plan for. Even though I'm a planner, I'm much more of a let's go do this right now type of person than a let's plan it for 3 days from now type of person. And that is mainly based on my kids, how they're feeling, how I'm feeling, what the weather is like outside, if we're bored, all of those types of things. You will probably hear my dog snoring in the background, so I apologize for that. I'm kind of toying with only using this for next year and not using my life planner, but I'm a little undecided. I don't know. We'll see. But today is going to be a Monday reset for me because yesterday I wasn't feeling 100%, and so I was really resting most of yesterday. Last night we had plans with friends, so we were gone late, and then we got home and everybody went to bed, and now it's Monday and I have a lot of laundry to do. And Saturday we were actually out shopping. The kids and I went out shopping and to see some fun things around town. So I didn't really do as much as I really probably ought to have done this weekend, but it was a good weekend. So I have a ton of laundry to do. I need to clean up the kitchen. I'm just rewriting the stuff that I just wrote in my home planner because I did just film this plan with me. So a lot of this is just stuff that I need to continue working on. I would like to do my office, and then I'm going to put goals prep here. We are working through goals in my membership community for 2024 during our weekly co-working live stream sessions on Wednesdays. So if you are interested and would like to see the replays for those, I will have a link in the description box that you can see that. I will be sharing goals prep on YouTube as well, and I probably have a video or two already up. So I'm working on goals prep today as well. I also need to make a grocery list and figure out if there are any baking supplies I need. I did check in with Patreon already. I mean, Homeschool Network. I want to finalize my goal prep outline that I will be going over with everybody, because even though this video is not going up until the 18th, we are starting on the 6th. So I need to do that. And then I need to schedule some posts in Maine Homeschool Network. And I also need to, take turkey out because I'm making turkey pot pies for dinner. And pie crusts. I'm not really time blocking. It's 9:30 right now, so we've gotten a much later start. I'll also make a Sam's list. It snowed last night, and so I'm not going anywhere today. Typically on Monday I would do a grocery pickup, but I'm definitely not going to be doing that today. I will write my dailies down. When I write floors and then vacuum, the floors, what I mean is clearing the floors, because we end up having toys or paper or notebooks or books on the floors, and I need to get that off of the floor before I can vacuum. Surfaces and office desk, and then, no, I think that's all I'm going to put. So what I'm going to do most likely is not time block today. I'm just going to get started on the things that I need to do. I was up at like 6 this morning, and Jack was still asleep when I came in to record, but he's probably awake now. Lucy's already eaten. Emma took care of the chickens. We did the dog. I think that's all I'm going to put for now. If I add stuff, I will chat about it tomorrow, but this is Monday. Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday was a good day. It's always nice when we don't actually have to go anywhere, and we didn't yesterday because it was snowing. So I got everything done that I needed to. I think I added December calendar. This was not on my list. It's our Family Command Center calendar, so I did that as well. I actually scheduled these posts this morning. I did the hot cocoa station. I did take the turkey out, but I did not make turkey pot pies. I had frozen turkey stock in a Ziploc bag, and I defrosted it, and as it defrosted, it slowly leaked out. And so it was on a tray, so it wasn't like a big mess or anything like that. But by the time I realized that, the turkey stock was just everywhere and I couldn't make gravy, so I just made macaroni and cheese for dinner last night. I don't know if I put bread on my list yesterday morning, but I wanted to make bread. And then I remembered that I don't have a dough hook. I typically make my bread in a KitchenAid because it's just easier on my wrists. I have carpal tunnel, and so I didn't make bread. We have no bread. I haven't gone to the grocery store. I did make a grocery list, so that's good. But yesterday was a good day. It was pretty relaxing, and I am pleased about it. I was up very early this morning. I don't know why. So typically I do not wake up to an alarm, but I do have an alarm set on my watch just in case I'm really sleeping in. I mean, I can turn it off, and I do turn it off quite frequently. It doesn't really matter. So last night I said, I don't need to get up in the morning. I just want to sleep in and relax and have a slow morning. So I shut my alarm off, and I was up at 4 o'clock. So, oh goodness, I need to do a grocery order. Pen is dying for hopefully picking up at some point today. We'll see. I should have done that this morning, but I didn't. It is like almost 9 o'clock right now. Jack and Lucy are still asleep. Emma is awake. I have mainly been doing goal prep this morning, working on my power sheets, prep work, working on the additional things that I do, which I do a lot of reflection. I know that some people will say that you shouldn't do a lot of reflection and you should just, get to the action steps. But for me, the reflection really helps me see the themes and areas of where I want to make improvements. And so I do a lot of reflection. I also do a lot of reflection because oftentimes I feel like people will make goals because they think they ought to make the goals. Like you need to have an evening routine. You need to have a morning routine. You need to have a meal planning system. You need to do all of these things. And while yes, they may be helpful, but sometimes it's just not the right season for you to have those goals or routines. Sometimes you really don't need them. Even if people say you ought to, you don't really need them. So I spend a lot of time reflecting, and I enjoy that. I don't think that it holds me back at all from making progress on my goals. That's just a personal thing. But if you struggle with reflection, perhaps setting action steps immediately and then reflecting later would be better. But I always reflect first for a long time. Today I am going to clean out my milk crates for homeschool. I'm not going to fill them with the new stuff until probably January, but I do want to get them cleaned out. So I'm going to do that, and I also want to update the kids' book logs in my teacher planner, which I haven't done for November or December. I'm just taking the stuff that I wrote down on my home planner and doing that, putting it on my to-do list. I also have some videos that I need to record today, so I need to do that. I also really ought to send an email. We'll see if that happens. Videos. I am doing Homeschool Through the Holidays collab with Abby from Rooted in Rest and Jessica from The Waldock Way. I love doing their collaborations each month. It's a lot of fun. Typically, I do have stuff that I want to work on during the month of December. Even though we're on our homeschool break, I always have like fun units and things that I want to work on. This year, spoiler for that video is I do not have anything extra planned, and I'm really happy about that. But that video will already be up, so I will leave a link for it in the description box. I am also going to hopefully film goal videos 1 and 2, which also ought to be up by the time this video goes up, and my third one should be up this Friday. And then the last week in December, I hope to actually share my goals for 2024. I'm not sure if I will get that far or if I will end up taking a break at the end of December. It is only the 5th right now, and this video is going up on the 18th. So it's definitely possible that by the time I get to when this video goes live that I am just done with videos. We will see. I also am doing a collab with the Pen and Paper Girl for her 25 days of planner tips. She asked me to participate this year. This is the first time I've ever participated in this collab, and I'm really excited. My tip is on time blocking. And that video is also already live when this video goes live. So if you're interested in that, I will leave a link in the description box as well. If I can get through all 4 of those videos this morning, I will be a very happy person, because then, that's essentially all of the pre-planned content that I have for the month of December. And if I can just get it done now, then I just have to focus on normal vlogging each day. This looks like not a whole lot on my to-do list today, and it is and it isn't. If I do these videos, well, I have to get ready first. I'm still in my pajamas at 9 o'clock. We'll just leave it at that. I need to get dressed and then sit down and film those videos. Most likely it will take me 2 hours to film those. Then it will be time for lunch, and then I need to edit tomorrow's video and potentially Thursday's video. And then I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to do anything else. I will get the milk crates done at some point and update the book logs at some point, but I don't think that that stuff is going to take too long. This is going to be my main to-do for the day. Again, I'm not going to time block, even though my collaboration is for time blocking. I don't need to time block today. I just need to kind of get things done, because we don't have any appointments or anything. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit different because Emma has her orthodontist appointment in the afternoon, and I have my first live stream. Well, not my first live stream, my live stream for our first goal setting session for 2024. So lots of stuff to do. So this is Tuesday. I will check back in with you tomorrow and let you know how things went. Happy Wednesday, friends. Gosh. Yesterday was not a very good day. Well, it wasn't a bad day. It was just I didn't really do a ton of stuff. When I recorded the video, it was later in the morning. I did get ready for the day, and then I did all of my filming of videos. Then I did my normal cleanup, and I made lunch for the kids. And then around 1:30, I sat down on the couch with the kids and we watched movies and just hung out and enjoyed one another's company. It was lovely. So I did not do the homeschool crates or update the book logs or really anything extra. Emma made dinner last night, and so it was just kind of a relaxing afternoon, evening, and I feel like I probably needed that. It was nice to just kind of hang out. But that means that I've got a little bit more that I've got to get done today. I did do the groceries yesterday, so that was good. Today, my plan is to work on goal prep, to go through my Real Simple magazines, potentially do Christmas cards. This I wanted to do during my live stream. We're starting our goal prep work, so that's possible. We shall see. It is already December 6th. I think Lucy may have used my pen and it's not working very well right now. I need to do laundry. I need to do the homeschool bins. I don't know if any of this stuff is going to get done today or not because Emma has her appointment this afternoon, so we have to leave here. And I am praying that we are back by 2:30 because I have my live stream at 2:30. Actually, let me just see if I scheduled it for 2:30 or if I was smart and scheduled it for 3. Nope, I definitely scheduled it for 2:30. So I should have enough time. It's only a 15-minute appointment. We should be home by 1:30 and then I'll have an hour before my live stream, but I'm not sure if that's really going to happen or not. So I'm going to just keep my fingers crossed. Today I am going to make soup for dinner, I think. And I need to get my dog who is barking. All right, so homeschool bins and book logs were supposed to be done yesterday. I will put my dailies down here. I need to check in with my Patreon community. It's 8 o'clock. I have not done too much this morning, except I worked on my goal prep and just making sure that I have everything ready for this afternoon. Right now, I am at the point where I am kind of brainstorming my goals. So I'm taking the list that I had made over the past several weeks and kind of just prioritizing those, seeing which of the things are most important for me to get done and like in what order I want to get them done. So I've really just started that. But if you're interested in coming and seeing any of that, you can come over to my membership community. I do have a couple of YouTube videos up as well. I probably already mentioned that earlier in this video, but it's all there if you're interested. Real simple magazines I would like to go through, and then I want to work on Christmas cards. And I actually need to order a picture. So I do not order Christmas cards with a picture on them. I do normal Christmas cards and I stick a picture into mainly my family. That's what I have typically done. And yeah, that's just what I do. And actually, I know I've mentioned this before, but last year I ordered pictures and I thought I mailed out cards. I did not do either of those things. And I found the cards in the bottom of a basket when I was cleaning out my office closet earlier this year. And I was like, I thought I mailed those out, but I did not. So I have last year's pictures as well as this year's pictures to mail out, which may end up making me have to do more postage. So that's great. Okay, so Patreon, Main Homeschool Network, my live stream this afternoon, and then I did record one video yesterday that I really didn't like, so I'd like to kind of go through that video again, although I may come back this weekend and just re-record it. It's so hard for me because I do not really outline my videos when I am going through a video. And so if I do a collaboration, it's a little bit harder to get like the introduction and stuff done. And then it kind of throws me off from my flow of just chatting about the topic that I want to talk about. When I do videos, I don't really outline them. I tend to have a topic, and then I just kind of speak on that topic because I mainly share things that I feel really passionate about or something that I've done a lot of research about. So I don't necessarily need an outline, and I feel like my videos are a little bit better that way anyways. But anyways, all right. So my plan is to make soup today for dinner, and then will I get all of this stuff done? I don't know. I need to, I have been saying that I'm not doing my time blocking, but I kind of feel like today I need a little bit more organization. Okay, projects until 11:30, and then an early lunch, and then leaving for Emma's appointment, then my live stream. Then after my live stream, I will probably just sit down and do nothing. We also have to do advent calendars. Okay, I'm gonna try and take a shower and get ready for the day before we do advent calendars. Jack and Lucy are still asleep, so that might work. Okay, this is Wednesday. Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. Yesterday was a really good day. I got a lot of stuff done. Well, I got as much done as I thought that I could. I didn't get to my Real Simple magazines, Christmas cards, or ordering pictures. I did a bunch of goal prep. I had my live stream at 2:30, which was really good. We went to the orthodontist. The morning I spent doing the homeschool bins and getting all of that stuff kind of organized and put away. I didn't load all of the bins with new books. I kind of need to go through and see what's next for Emma, and Jack does have a lot of stuff up in his bedroom that technically belongs in the homeschool bin, like his Japanese and his Wordly Wise and his narration notebook, mainly all the stuff that he kind of does on his own. He keeps it up in his bedroom. So maybe it doesn't need to stay in the bin, but it would be good if I knew where it was. So like I said, I didn't get to these 3 things. I may get to them today. We will see. But it was a good day. I didn't make soup for dinner either. I ended up making fish sticks because I was really tired after my live stream, which went really well. I was definitely happy with the work that we did yesterday, and Emma was also in my live stream working on her own goals. So that was good. Today it's Thursday the 7th. And we just have a couple of weeks before Christmas. It's kind of crazy to me. It's 8:30. I was up at like 5 this morning doing work, doing a little bit of goal prep. I need to do laundry today. This is mainly just sorting laundry that I did a couple of days ago that I did not finish sorting and then have the kids put them away. I don't really have anything planned for today. Well, I had originally thought that we would go out to a candy store that we tried to go to this past weekend, but it was closed due to a death in their family, so we didn't get to go to the candy store. However, it's like 5 degrees outside right now, and honestly, I have no desire to go walk around when it's that cold, and I think it's only going to be like maybe 20 today. 20 is obviously warm enough to go out. And really, there's no bad weather if you're wearing the right gear, but I would just prefer to stay inside next to the stove instead of being out in this cold. I think next week it's going to be a little bit warmer, so I think maybe we'll try and do that next week instead. So instead, I think that what I'm going to do today is finish up on my goals. I also want to do those Real Simple magazines. That is not something that will take me that long. I'm just pulling out recipes or articles that I want to keep and put in my home management binder. I want to do Christmas cards. If I could get those done for this weekend and get them mailed out, that would be really good. Christmas cards, order pictures for the Christmas cards. I think I can do that at Walgreens and maybe have Matt pick them up on the way home. I did already check in with Patreon this morning and Maine Homeschool Network. I did my email to my newsletter community, so that's good. I do want to also look at content for January, both in my membership community and for my website and YouTube. Oh goodness, I need to also wash the sheets today. Now let me see what I actually put on. Okay, so on my list for the week, I actually put clean up the basement. I don't know if I want to do that because it's so cold right now, which means I'd have to turn the heat on in the basement in order to go down there. I don't have to. I could just put like a coat and a hat on. It's like 50 degrees down there right now. We do have heating down there, but we don't turn it on unless we're going to be down there a lot, and we're not usually down there a lot unless we're entertaining in the winter. The kids just tend to stay upstairs next to the stove, and that's totally fine with me. So I do want to clean the basement. I don't necessarily think I'm going to do that, but I will put it down just in case I decide to kind of move away from some of the sit down tasks that I have. I don't have a whole lot of cleaning to do, so that's good. The laundry won't take me very long to sort, and doing my dailies doesn't take very long. I probably should just check in with Christmas presents. I am pretty much at the point where if I haven't ordered it, I have to buy it in person now. I know it's only the 7th, but I have packages that aren't going to be delivered until this week at the moment. And that's kind of insane to me. Before 2020, even though we live in rural Maine, we were at a point where I would order stuff from Amazon and get it within 1 to 2 days. If not the next day, it would be 2 days. But now if I order stuff from Amazon, it does not come for weeks, honestly. And everything that is shipped and delivered by the post office instead of UPS or FedEx, it's almost inevitably late, and I hate dealing with that. And it's so frustrating. I would rather pay for shipping and choose who's going to deliver my packages than rely on the company that I'm ordering from to deliver things however they want. It's very frustrating that you can't choose your shipping through Amazon or through a lot of different companies. It really bothers me. I know, it's the little things. So today I think I will make soup for dinner and probably biscuits as well. And then I think that's it. So I don't have anything that I need to really put over here today for my time blocks. I think I'm just going to kind of systematically go through my morning tasks, which is just cleaning up from breakfast, sort the laundry, do my dailies, and then sit down and work on all of this stuff and maybe figure out if I'm going to clean the basement. You know what? I'm just going to cross this off now because I'm not actually going to do that today. Maybe this weekend I will go down, and I'm not really organized, like decluttering or organizing. I just want to go down and like vacuum and straighten up some things and move some toys around because things were kind of messed up around Thanksgiving when we had the cousins up, and we just haven't cleaned anything up from then. So I just want to kind of tidy things down there. But yeah, so this is Thursday. We'll see how it goes, and I will check in with you in the morning. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. It's almost 10 o'clock right now. I am like running way behind on my planning for the day. We've done a lot this morning already. So yesterday I did the laundry, I did my dailies, which was good. I didn't even finish doing that. I'm using my 01 micron pen today because I am pretty sure, you probably can't see this, but I'm pretty sure that somebody that is not me used my pen and pushed down on it really hard, and so now the pen thing is gone. So I can still use it if I'm writing like this, but this 01 micron pen is actually for my reading journal because I need something quite a bit smaller to write in those Lightstream notebooks. Anyways, I worked on my goals yesterday. The things that I did not do: Real Simple magazines, Christmas cards, did not order pictures. I also did not wash the sheets. I did work on Christmas presents though. I did do this. You know, I didn't make soup for dinner last night. I ended up making spaghetti, and yeah, I feel like I was productive yesterday, but not very productive. Oh, okay, I remember what I did. Yesterday I spent probably about 2 hours just chatting with Emma about life. So that was pretty involved, and it's Friday. Today I have not a whole lot of stuff to do. My dailies, the kids' rooms are the only thing that is on my list for today. So I'm not going to get to the basement either. I don't even know if I'm going to get to the kids' rooms. We've really just been kind of enjoying time together the past couple of days, so I haven't been doing as much like home projects. The weather's been freezing cold, but it's been sunny, so I've been in a great mood, but not really motivated to do too many work-related things, so I don't know. I checked in with Patreon this morning. I checked in with Maine Homeschool Network this morning. I did emails this morning. I've already, are you one of those people that likes to write things down that you've already done? Because I kind of feel like I am one of those people. I did get ready for the day. I do need to clean the kitchen this morning. I would like to clean up the toys that are around the house that Lucy's been playing with a lot of dolls and stuff lately, but they're kind of all over the house. I need to work a little bit on my goals again. So every time I write goals on my list, I'm not meaning to finish the goals. I'm just working on the goals. And so I am pretty much finished with my goal prep work at this point, which is good. And I'm trying to think about my word of the year in relation to some ideas that I have for goals for 2024 and how that kind of relates to everything. I am thinking simplify for my word of the year. In the past, I've thought of simplify as like simple living. And simple living has always meant like green living or self-sufficiency, more like homesteading type things. But that lifestyle is very not simple. It is very involved. It is very labor intensive, which isn't a bad thing at all. But this year I'm feeling I'm feeling a pull to do more hobby-based things, and I want to kind of simplify my rhythms and routines and stuff in my house so that I can have more time to do those hobbies and other passion projects that I have, and then figuring out a way to actually do those things during the day. I am one of those people that I like to stay busy. There's always something to be done in my home for cleaning or organizing or whatnot. So I'm hoping that if I remove a lot of the stuff, there's less to take care of. And then I do not feel bad necessarily about sitting down and like knitting or reading or whatnot. It's a little challenging for me. I have like this delayed gratification thing where I feel like I need to get all of the cleaning things done, all of the straightening done. My brain just works better that way. If the kitchen's a mess, I can't sit down at the kitchen table and work on something. I don't feel good about sitting down and knitting or really relaxing at all because I know that my to-do list is not done. And so simplifying some of those things and maybe learning to let go of some of my expectations on myself would be a good goal to have. We'll see. I'm not quite there yet, but it is kind of fun to think about. I need to decide on planner for next year for work, and I also would like to figure out my 2024 planners. I did already share my 2024 planners in my membership community, but I want to kind of solidify that today and make a list of where I'm going to be keeping certain things. Also in relation to my simplify, I use a lot of planners because it helps me to segment my life. I haven't quite figured out how to manage the daily planner and the weekly planner because these daily planners are only 6-month planners, and I really like to have at least 12 months of monthly calendars so that I can see what's coming up and, you know, all of those appointments and things when I'm planning my year. But when I'm only working out of one book at a time, it's a little bit harder to do that. I have to pull other books out. And then I think, well, I'll just use a weekly planner in addition to the daily planner because I like to have kind of a week at a glance section so that I can then figure out my time blocks and where I'm going to put things on my daily plan. But it ends up being a lot of planners, and so I don't know if maybe I don't need all of this space for time blocking. I've talked a lot recently about how I want to redo my time blocks, and that's primarily why I'm still using this. But maybe after I finish the first 6 months of 2024 in my daily duo, maybe I won't need that going forward. Maybe I can just use a notepad for list making. We'll see. I have to consider those things. Today, I really am going to make soup for dinner. I know I've said it like 3 days in a row, but I need to make that today. Maybe I'll put it in the crock pot. I don't ever make soup in the crock pot. I don't know. All right, so this is my day at a glance. Not a whole lot of stuff to work on today, but again, I'm just leaning into rest this week. And next week will probably be a little bit busier because I'm going to start setting up my planners, which is why I need to figure out which ones I am definitely using and kind of my strategy for the year ahead. So this is Friday. I will check in later this afternoon to tell you how things went. Okay guys, it's time to check in on where I'm at. I did do my dailies, so that was good. Kids' rooms are mostly done. Kitchen, yes. Cleaning up toys, yes. Goals, yes. 2024 planners, I also have figured out. However, I have to, maybe I'll share that in a vlog. Yeah, I will probably share that in a vlog. The one thing that I did not do is decide on a planner for my work. That is okay. It's been a really good day. The kids spent a lot of time outside today because it was beautiful weather. Well, it was freezing this morning, but it warmed up pretty quickly, which was nice. Now it is about 4:30 and I have to start figuring out what we're going to do for dinner. I have soup on the menu. I don't want to bother making it. I know it's so lazy, but I'm just not. It doesn't take long to make soup. It really doesn't, but I mainly just don't want to peel potatoes because I'm being very lazy, but it is what it is. So I need to make the soup. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then just kind of get some editing done for tomorrow. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this week of daily plans. I really enjoy doing these. I know it's been kind of weird because I haven't been doing time blocking this week, but I feel like it's been a really productive week as well as a nice and relaxing week. I've got quite a bit done, but I've also been able to just kind of relax and rest, and I've definitely needed that. I've been looking forward to this break for a really long time. Even during my last break for homeschool, I was still doing some other home projects and things. So I feel like I've been going nonstop since the summer. And I have definitely needed some time off. So it's been really lovely. I'm so happy that I decided to not try and plan a bunch of stuff for my kids during this time. They are still staying pretty occupied. Today was our screen-free day, and they mainly played outside. They were working on their play they put together a Christmas Eve play. They were making some shorts, which technically is a screen, but they were all working together. They weren't actually posting YouTube shorts, but they were creating them and enjoying that. But it's been a really good day. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.